everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in because this is an experiment. This is going to be my reaction to Demon Slayer Season 4, the finale. This is gonna be a big one. Muzan is at the estate. UBUYASHIKI doesn't look afraid, but at the same time, it's like Muzan is right there and Kagaya is right there. And I wonder what's going to happen. It's called Hashiras Assemble too. There's this Avengers sort of hype where it's like, wait a minute, are they all gonna converge? Are they gonna find out that Muzan is there and just like immediately? I imagine Sanami's going and like telling everyone, right? It's like, we've been infiltrated. That means that someone is here that is not supposed to be here. And I bet they're all hoping that it's just another demon, but it's Muzan. It's Muzan. Oh, I hope that everything's gonna be okay. Of course, being a manga reader, I am cursed with forbidden knowledge. So without further ado, let's do this. It's 40 minutes long. All right, well, here we go. So here's something interesting. Here, it's mostly monochrome, the colors, but here it's richer because it's Kagaya, because he's more full of life than Muzan is. I bet Muzan's heart doesn't even beat. Yeah, everything just looks cold and wrong, and the only bright colors are reds. And even those reds are just kind of like not completely there. They're flashy or they're muted. Everything here is bathed in like a sickly tone. Meanwhile, Kagaya's night is full of the blue and richness of life that usually comes with moonlight. Meanwhile, every lighting on Muzan, every color looks sickly and off, like he's a walking disease, like he's a force of nature. Okay, hiding the moon. So I don't know if that's a sign of Kagaya's strength or... Oh. Mid to late 20s. Okay, so maybe he doesn't look 19.
産屋敷一族にひどく腹を立てていただろうから君自身が殺しに来ると思っていた。想像したよ、産屋敷。
There's no color in his face, none. Oh, but come on. That has to get on your nerves just a little bit.
数日で死ぬと言われていた。私は生きている。君を倒したいという一心ゆえだ。同じ血筋なんだよ。近くないけれど。
Sure. I would have never have guessed by their face structure that they are even remotely related.
一族から出してしまったせいで呪われていた。心血を注ぎなさい。一族は絶えない。 神職の一族から妻をもらい30年と生きられない。
You courageous man, you're only 23.
頭にまで回るの。
Not remotely.
その事柄私は許されている。この1000年。だが私には私の奇妙な感覚だ。憎しみが湧かない。
Are you guys afraid at all? What, you feel human? Spot on. Spot on. I have no doubt. All of the graves. You have no people to visit, Muzan, so you wouldn't know. Haven't we been taught that through Rengoku? That's true. You're alone. That looks so strange behind him. Okay. Don't say that. Tell me you're the least bit unnerved. Oh. That just did it. Why does that scare him? You're important to them.
慕ってもらっている。
That's right.
私が死ねば話は終わりだが。
Oh gosh. That was creepy.
こんな思わなかったな。
But I am glad you listened.
親方様。早く。
Look at how scared they all are.
柱という貴重な戦力は
Sure. Even though he knew something like this would happen.
みんな誰一人として護衛をつけなかった
Because
そう
one
です
less guard, another life lost, right?
親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。親方様。
Where's Guillaume? You won't take him? Not even in death. That was beautiful. That animation was really well done. Don't stop. Don't stop. Go. Hurry. Hurry. Because of course he's still alive. Oh wow. But that slowed him a lot. That's terrifying actually.
仏のような笑みをつけたまま妻と子供もろとも爆薬で消し飛ばす。人間に当てる物差しで測っていたが
He didn't have any fight. That didn't mean he didn't have any will. Nichiren, I guess. Oh gosh. Well, it worked. It wasn't just his, it was generations. Of course they were. It's the will of a family, not just him. Oh, what animation is that? Oh. Those look like Tengens. Oh? He can't move. Could Nezuko do this? Or was it Tamayo? It was her.
あなたが浅草で鬼にした人のものです
Oh! That guy is scratched!
何のためにこの女は
何が入っていたと思います鬼を人間に戻す薬ですよどうだ
Are you sure? She looks demonic. She actually looks. That wasn't her fault. Yui! Oh, this is good. This is really good. To show him healthy like this, surrounded by sunlight and wisteria. That was a good idea. You were keeping tabs on Nakime? Yeah, explain this. I don't remember. I imagine. Well, how else would they survive, you know? Without question. Such loyalty. Oh, that's creepy. Hold him until dawn. Yeah. Oh, that's right, he's blind. I guess I forgot too. Whoa! Come on, Sanemi. You're the fastest. Come on. Take in the terrain in a second and go for his head. Good. Good, Guillaume. Good. Go. Go. We do. Yes, yes. Oh no. Oh no. You are far too quick. Genya too? And Inosuke? Oh, that... At least the Temperor got taken, that's good. Oh, everyone! Find purchase. Hurry. Something with a sense of equilibrium. Something that can fly. He's ready. He's ready. Wow. Eyes open for this one, Zenitsu. Where are you headed? At least Obanai and Sanami at least know about where they're headed. Giyu and Tanjiro, you guys need to stick together. Yes! Are you certain? Hands shaking, face on fire, crying. I was honest with you guys, right? I thought we would at least see where the Hashiras would land. I thought we would get that sort of teasing, but I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna skip the outro. Oh, there is an end credit scene. Okay. Why are you doing this? Yeah, I know! I think I might have let that slip, actually. Yeah, we should. Okay. Shoot. No. That was a throat punch I wasn't expecting. Of course he was there. No tissues around. Oh, there are paper towels, that's good. I don't know if I mentioned it here or if I mentioned it elsewhere, but they don't forget about Rengoku that easily. A lot of times in anime, someone just dies, even if they mean a lot, and no one cares, and they don't touch on it. I don't remember that. I don't know. I don't remember if the Taisho period secret, I don't remember if that stuff is specifically anime stuff, or if it was written into the manga somewhere. I wasn't expecting that at all. I need to pull it together and do the analytic, but that left me in more of a wreck than I thought. He showed up. That's going to be a trend. That's the first time going forward. There's going to be a lot more of that as we approach the climax of the story and the end of it, ultimately. We've got 2 arcs left, and we really see the whole inherited memory thing. The thoughts of people pass down and down and down until this generation, because this generation is the one that's going to stop it. And I thought that, like, Kagaya was a living example of that, you know? That he's the literal embodiment of somebody's will being passed down again and again and again. Not only for them to keep on living, but for them to have hopes of defeating Muzan, you know? It's getting dark. I'm a wreck, and I'm pretty sure, like, I'm really trying to calm down, but I'm pretty sure the moment I turn this off, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Kagaya. It's really strange. Kagaya's in the anime the same amount as Rengoku, the same amount as Gyome. Rengoku and Gyome aren't on my favorite characters list, but Kagaya, at least in this moment, I feel like he deserves more than the 3rd place spot, you know? When it comes to Muichiro, I mean, there's so much more to him than just what we saw. There's a reason why he's my favorite character that I can't say yet. As for Kokoshibo, I mean, we haven't seen anything of him at all, but I mean, he's up there purely because of, I guess, design and aesthetic choice. No, I can't say that. There's more, but then again, I can't say why. Basically, Muichiro and Kokoshibo are in my favorite characters list. They're so high up because of personal reasons, you know? Because of my own viewpoints and just the way that I think and the way that I think what makes a good character, what makes a good anime, what makes a good story. Kage is one of those people that, like, I want to meet him. Like, Muichiro and Kokoshibo are good characters. Kaguya is a good person. I did not expect to be this broken up, but I think it's well deserved, you know? Tanjiro and Kaguya both are people I'd like to meet. And I guess that proves true of everybody else below them, too. I'd like to meet Kanao. As weird as it is, I'd like to meet Akaza, but then again, can't tell you why. You're just gonna have to wait for that. Man, this has me more broken up than usual. Usually it's easy for me to just calm my nerves at the end, you know? I am not doing well. It's gotten too dark, so I've turned on the lights, and I've been able to work the tears out of my system. Wow, that was an emotional wreck. Kaguya's generational will and all that. Honestly, the strongest will of anybody in Demon Slayer ever is the will of a human who has inherited the will of so many others in this burning desire to avenge their own family and avenge whatever's come before, you know? I really wish he was real. We all want someone like that in our lives. It's kind of weird because it's like I can't imagine Demon Slayer without him. It hurts that he's not going to be in the story going forward, but the good thing is that there will be more to come. There's more than enough action in the following arcs to cover for UBUYASHIKI's disappearance. I just wish that he could have lived to see what comes, you know? I wish he could have lived to see the end of the story. At least he deserves that much. The fact that they all looked so worried really shows how utterly devoted and how loved this man was by his children, as he says. The fact that we didn't see Guillaume in that, like, when the crows were all being summoned and stuff, it's like Guillaume was right there. Guillaume was waiting just out of range of the blast to get in and absolutely whack Muzan's head off. The only problem is, of course, that Muzan can regenerate his head. You know, he's not that kind of demon. And the interesting thing, I mean, do you guys remember back when Muichiro defeated Gyoko? Gyoko didn't die immediately either. He did die when his head got cut off, but he tried to regenerate. In fact, he tried very hard to regenerate, and it almost looked like he was going to succeed until Muichiro was like, let me stop you there and mince you. Muichiro's amazing. Oh, amazing in more ways than one. I can't wait until you guys see, like, how he fights up in this upcoming. Oh, it's gonna be great. I kind of forgot that Nakime dropped everyone in there. I just thought she kind of dropped everybody in the immediate vicinity over there, but no, it was every Demon Slayer because she found every Demon Slayer. So she knew where they all were, so she was able to open doorways everywhere into the most confusing and most impregnable fortress in the world, the Infinity Fortress. Nakime's insane, man. I love that they keep like these secretly ultra powerful players just in the background, sort of like waiting for them to appear. Nakime is like a lot stronger than you think. Oh my gosh. I can hear you guys asking me, why is she ranked over Nezuko in your favorite demons list? Why is she ranked over Nezuko? Because Nezuko is awesome. You'll see. You'll see. It isn't until a certain point that I can tell you like what her powers exactly are, but like she's amazing and there's no topping her. She's awesome. Did you see that? Zenitsu, eyes open, eyes open, eyes open. Oh, cannot wait until he steps up to the plate. I'm like looking around the Infinity Fortress like as Shinobu was falling, as Kanao was falling, as Inosuke was following, Muichiro and Guillaume and Genya and Sanemi. I was looking for clues. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any. I think I found one in Zenitsu, but again, I can't be sure. It was probably just the falling animation, you know? The Infinity Fortress is like that painting, or like there were stairs on the ceiling and then like a walkway on the side and like all of this stuff. Like Doctor Strange ain't got nothing on the Infinity Fortress. It's beautiful and it's gonna be sickening. And you just gotta love Muzan with Tamayo's fist in his chest and being brambled. And he's just like, you think you can stop me, huh? You think you've got me cornered? I'm gonna kill you all tonight. And I'm like, dude, you have not moved. You have not moved. What's gonna happen to you? Don't worry about killing the Demon Slayers. Worry about Tamayo. The goat. Oh, Tamayo, she's amazing. And I love that they gave her the slits, you know, so she can look a little bit more like battle ready, I guess. I love her. She's so cool. What else? I mean, I wish I could say more about Kaguya. Like I don't think there are enough words to explain why Kaguya meant so much to the Demon Slayer Corps, but I mean, everything that happens after this is because Kaguya's death is still fresh in everybody's mind. They did release a trailer for the Infinity Fortress arc. I'm gonna go and look at that. The movie? Oh no. Oh no, really? They're gonna condense it all down into one movie? Trilogy! Okay, okay. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I never thought to think of that. That's interesting to think that they would do something like that. I thought if they're going to put it all into one movie, then it's gonna be a horrible thing. You cannot trim down the Infinity Fortress arc. You just can't. There's way too much in it. There's a lot of emotional stuff that happens, and there's a lot of really detailed stuff that happens too. So every single detail is important. And knowing Ufotable, the fact that that I thought for like 5 seconds that they were gonna scrunch it all down to a movie, I was like, oh, how dare you? But if it's 3 movies, that's doable, because every movie has the potential to be 2 hours long, and that's 6 hours total, which I think is more than deserving. I think that is more than enough time to get through the Infinity Fortress arc. More than enough time. But of course, all of the secrets will be bare. Everything will be laid bare. I finally won't have to walk on eggshells around certain subjects. It'll be amazing. But I'll also be a wreck. Like, honestly, this was only a taste of the things to come. I promise you. I'm sorry for crying so much. It just... At the end there, I couldn't stop. The idea that Rengoku was there, ushering on his beloved Sugoku. Because that's the thing. Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Tanjiro are technically his Sugoku, even though he never got a chance to train them. He said, yeah, you'll all be my beloved Sugoku, and then he died. So technically, he named them already. Alongside Kanroji, that was actually a really good idea. I really hate the fact that there have been Taisho-era secrets at the end of, like, important episodes because of the dissonant mood shift, even though it's fun to talk about stuff like that. It's fun to hear about just lovely lore stuff. But the fact that they, like went off into the wings, and that the wings kind of looked like the Infinity Fortress, like they were in there, and Nakime had set up like a little theater for them to do that. But just the fact that, I mean, just the empty wings was enough to just make me go, oh my gosh, he's there. He's there, and he's waiting for them. And technically, that means that Kage is there too. And everybody else who died. All of the other demon slayers. Kagaya knows what eternalness is because he walks through the graveyards of all of the demon slayers that died, and he remembers their names. And he swears that they won't die in vain. And he carries their wills with him. He seems so peaceful. I said he lacks fighting spirit, but Kaguya's will is the strongest in the anime. And Kaguya is still with them, just like Rengoku's still with them. They're still there. Inherited memory, generational will, one bloodline, anxious to live, devoted to defeating Muzan, bringing about all of this. That's Kaguya. In a very symbolic and meaningful way, he is the most powerful person in the anime. I love him. I just hope he rests in peace. I have so much footage. I guess I'll leave you guys with one final thing. When Kaguya said, if you die, all the rest of the demons will die, and Muzan got freaked out, why does that freak him out? Because, I mean, I know the reason behind Muzan making demons. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not something born out of any kind of duty. He doesn't really care at all about any of the demons he creates, not even his upper moons. So why did he freak out so much? And I would love it if we could discuss that in the comments. Or, you know, discuss all of the other things that we're looking forward to because the Infinity Castle arc is finally here! So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ding the bell for notifications. You don't have to, but it would be super, super cool if you did. Comment below. Everyone! Laugh with me, cry with me, theorize with me. Honestly, I'll talk to each and every one of you if you guys have questions to bounce back at me. In the meantime, there have been a lot of fan-made animations about what is to come, and I would love to just discuss them with you. Specifically manga readers, you know? In anticipation of what is possibly the greatest arc in anime ever. I wish everybody luck waiting for it. Thank you so much for staying. Stay as long as you need to, and have a nice day.